Hello everyone, welcome back to Arcadia Fallen. I'm very excited to be back in this game today. Okay, we met a new character, Michael, who I'm very interested in. So far he's my favorite, and I think he's gonna be hard to beat. We met him and he joined our team, and I think we're gonna be meeting the others soon too. There's two other main characters that we have not met. Like, if we look at the menu, like there's our companions. We got two left, the girl with the short hair and the guy who, I don't know, he kind of looks like he might be some sort of like fantasy type creature person. And then we'll have our whole team. So yeah, we kind of have the liberty to go around here, which is cool. We'll probably start off with talking to Victoria because we haven't done that yet. And I think we also need to like go to Elizabeth and learn potions or something. But yeah, I'm very excited to continue. I'm enjoying this game a lot. Quite literally the only issue that I have is the sound mixing. I'm trying, guys, like in the editing, like some songs, like the one that's currently playing, is like really quiet. So if I were to bump up the audio, you'd be able to hear it, or the like music volume in the game, you'd be able to hear it. But other songs are really loud. So then it'd be really loud for that one, and then you'd struggle to hear the characters' voices over the song. And yeah, so like, I mean, luckily there's text on screen, but yeah, I'm trying, like, I try to like bump up a soundtrack when I can in editing, but it's kind of hard when there's sound effects, which that's something I meant to do, is bring the sound effects volume down like a little bit. It's just one of those things where it's very like, it's kind of all over the place in the game, so that makes it a little hard to adjust for. But anyways, enough of that, let's get back and talk to Victoria.
Welcome back.
Or maybe not Victoria, but Elizabeth, because I mean, I don't know, Victoria's picture was there, but I know I have to do this thing with her. Oh, hello there, Borkin. Welcome back. Did you need something? Okay, so it's like I can do multiple. Let's start with, let's do some alchemy.
I'll do it.
I'm ready for you to teach me alchemy. Did you bring the ingredients from Quinn? I've got them right here.
Yes.
It won't refill our stock, but it should be enough to get us started.
Well done.
Excellent. Yes, these will do nicely. Are you ready to give that alchemy locket of yours a try then? Let's do it.
I'll do it.
I'm ready. Let's do this. Okay, right. It's the like mixing thing. Begin by placing ingredients into the table. Okay. How do I do that? Or wait. Oh. Oh, okay. I just have to go over there. Duh. I can't tell which one am I on. This one? There. Press mix to begin mixing ingredients. Possible outcomes. Okay, sure. Wait. Match any pattern, discover new recipe. Okay. So, possible outcomes. We've got in the middle. Let's try, perhaps. No. Oh. Sometimes I'm an idiot with controls. I'm going to try maybe the bottom one. So we do that. And I turn it. We're going to want this one. And create. I made a strong headache remedy. In fact, that's what I made before. By completing your alchemy book, you'll impress Elizabeth, and she might be willing to share more about her past. Oh, okay, interesting. Can I make other things? Can I keep doing alchemy? Okay, I'm getting the controls. I have to like physically actually place it. What if we get something in all of them? Okay, let's do that 1 second from the bottom. One of them's already in there. Okay, actually almost all of it's already in there. No, this. No. That was a mistake. Okay, bring it back. I hit the wrong button. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Oh, I'm such a fool. Okay. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm so confused. Okay, it's like no matter what button I hit, it's still... What did I make? Okay, sure, let's create it, I guess.
Whoa, look at that!
Mosquito repellent. Okay, the controlled spray. They're a little confusing. It's like, I swear I'm hitting the right things and it's just like, no. Get rid of it. Okay, let's see. We've got, what do we got here? Let's try the one I was originally trying to do. Okay, see, now it's working like I wanted it to last time. I don't understand. Here we go. This is what I wanted to make.
Another discovery!
Another strong mosquito repellent. Can I just do this infinitely? One of these. Right?
Whoa, look at that!
Thanks, Mime. I know I'm awesome. Turn that. Yay!
Another discovery!
Healing potion. How do I look at this book? I've done quite a few of them already. Is it literally just that one page that... I can't tell because I'm like flipping infinitely. Woo! So that it's like the two that kind of look like E's and one that's going the opposite direction. How do I get that? No. Maybe that. No. Maybe that. Okay, I see. I need more flour. As opposed... Okay. I see it. So I need... No,
Well done!
Crap. I didn't want to do that. I hit the wrong button. I need this.
Whoa, look
I'm in a
at
sleeping
that!
drought. Woo. Okay. Okay, no. Which means there should only be one more. Which is sword and 2 E's. That's what it looks like to me. Put that there, and there, and there. And then you're gonna wanna rotate. I think I figured out the controls. I did it.
Another discovery!
Eternal sleep. So, I did it. I did all, at least for right now, I did what I can. Yay!
Whoa, look at that!
And another recipe perfected. Wow, Morgan, you're getting quite good at this.
Thank you, dear.
I must agree. Well done, dear. This should be enough to keep us going for a while. Yeah. Glad to help.
Happy to help.
Always happy to help. But since we're taking a break, I've been wondering, Elizabeth, about this locket. How did it come to be here in your shop? I've been wondering that myself.
I have some questions.
It obviously isn't a normal alchemy
I
table.
see.
Always so perceptive. I guess I owe you an explanation.
I wonder.
You are correct. Our old alchemy table wasn't just any table. It was always a spirit locket. One which I had altered to resemble a normal table, so I could hide it here within our shop. Why would you hide it? You knew. Breaking the law, are we? You knew?
Really?
Wait, so you knew we would do that?
I'm curious.
I'd kept the table hidden. I had no idea it would react to you like that. This locket is special. In fact, the locket you now hold was mine to use when I once worked as an alchemist under the Paragon of Erodas. Oh, I see. You used to work for the Empire?
Yes.
Many years ago, yes. I thought that was a little self-explanatory, Mime, considering she knew what's-her-face. I come from a long line of alchemists and, like you, was a promising talent. So when the Empire was in dire need of people with our skills, I volunteered. I worked for many years together with the Knights of Erodas.
I wonder...
Oh, could it be? Was that how you met Alethea? Alethea. I keep forgetting her name. That's right. She and I were once assigned to the same mission, and well, the rest is history. What kind of mission?
I wonder.
What kind of mission needs both an alchemist and a knight? That's probably a story for another time, after you learn more potions. That work was not nearly as glamorous as the Empire would make it out to be. In the end, I couldn't bring myself to stay, so I left, taking the locket with me. I haven't seen Alethea since. You did the right thing. I'm sorry. She didn't come with you? You did the right thing.
About that.
You did the right thing, listening to your heart.
I appreciate it.
I agree. I had to leave. However, that also meant that my time with Alethea came to an
I'm
end.
curious.
This last encounter was the first time I had seen her in years. There is no reason to rip up in old wounds, so I have been keeping it a secret. Oh, rip. That's a rip open and I'm an idiot. I don't know. But now I think we're all tired. We can talk more about this some other time. Elizabeth looks a bit shaken, and she gets up and leaves. Oh, bye. Poor Elizabeth. It sounds like she's been through a lot. I wonder if she still loves her. Alethea, I mean. But loves her... So, were you like besties or were you like lovers? I'm not sure. Like, I can't tell based on the vibes. I think she does. It's none of our business. Doesn't matter.
Well...
I think she does. At least some part of her.
Got it.
It's so sad, but also beautiful in a way. It's odd. Anyway, that's enough of this. We should get back to work. Okay, but it's got Victoria's picture there, which is why I'm like, can I talk to her?
Welcome back.
she's still here. I made her come back. I have some questions.
I
Did
see.
I ask? Of course, what would you like to know? I should get going.
I'll
I asked everything already. Never mind.
Be careful.
Okay, it has Victoria's picture, but I don't actually need there. Let's... Where have we not gone? Just the mines? We went to the woods. That's where we met Michael. So I guess to the mines. The mines are starkly cold compared to the warmth of the sunny day outside. It is quiet. Victoria is taking great care to keep you out of sight of any stray workers.
Something tells me we are not supposed to be here.
Oh, this is fun. So, yeah, this game is so cool because it's interesting. Because if I came to these mines first, you probably wouldn't be here. I love this. Oh, you're not gonna say that? Be quiet, would you? You would think someone like you would see the value in keeping a low profile. Must be my handsome charm keeping me alive. Ah! A sudden scream rings out in the quiet mine, echoing eerily along the walls. Victoria shoots forward before anyone else has time to react. Michael lets out an exasperated sigh.
How curious.
Look at her go. Not even a hint of trying to stay quiet. You would think someone like her would see the value in keeping a low profile. I like you. Wait, Victoria, we really shouldn't get separated down here. And she's gone. What should we do, Morgan? Already running to keep up with Victoria. Better keep up before we're left behind. Someone needs help. Let's keep up before we're left behind. Wait up, Victoria. Don't leave us behind. You rush to catch up with the demon hunter. The stones beneath your feet are brittle and unsteady, and you almost fall skidding around a sharp turn. There she is! Oh, her hair's not short, it's just pulled into a ponytail. I thought you were my short hair rep. The passage has opened up into a large cave. In the middle stands a woman, her hands outreached and glowing with a bright golden light.
Get out of my way, demon! You're ruining my experiment!
Yoshizawa! You're Yoshizawa from Persona 5 Royal. You gotta be. That sounds exactly like you. Like her. A demon stands tall, towering over the woman. You're making a grave mistake. Think of how powerful we could be. Two beings of magic working together. You could have everything you've ever dreamed of. Even...
Not interested.
Victoria, please help her. She seems to have things under control. Does she? I can't tell. I think she has things under control. You watch the scene unfold. Yeah, I think she's got it. The woman pushes her hands forward, and a blast of light slams into the demon, who shrieks in rage. I've handled kitchen goblins with more bite than you. Return now to where you came from. The demon is fading, wounded. The locket around your neck begins to glow.
Let's go!
Morgan, I think it might be time. Let's steal the spirit away before it escapes. On it. More of this. I'm getting good at this, guys. Okay. We're gonna match to banish the demons. Which means gotta rotate this one. And wait, no, we do a little bit of this. Oh no, wait, hold on. And then we do that. That one's good. This one, hold on. Okay, good. Guys, I did it! Woo! I'm the best. The demon roars as it dissolves and is sucked into the glowing locket. The mines fall silent again. Is everyone alright? These things are everywhere. Can we leave now? Hey, y'all good?
Everyone all right?
Are you all okay? No one got hurt, right? We're fine, Morgan. Can't say I'll ever get used to that weird magic, though.
Fascinating. Just how did you do that?
You all jump as the stranger is suddenly in your face. Her gloved hands grab yours without any consideration to personal space to get a closer look at your locket that's still glowing faintly.
Is this some kind of portable alchemy table? It was alchemy you were using, right?
That's right.
What kind of magic was used to forge this? It cannot be powered by a crystal. The mass of the device would not be able to hold such power. But then, what?
I'm not romancing you, I'm sorry. I've already sold my soul to Michael. Let's be honest. Okay, personal space, please. Could you please step back? I'm just great like that.
You see...
It is powered by the awkward tension I am accumulating by you standing in my personal space. Oh, see, that wasn't what I wanted to say. I didn't want to tell her to be like, okay, get away from me. That was the only one that wasn't, and yet I still told her that. The woman blinks and looks up at you for the first time since her rant began. She looks surprised. Did she honestly forget you were even there?
That seems odd.
What in the world are you talking about? There's no way that would power... Oh, that was a joke. Trying to figure out a voice for her that's not too similar to mine. She releases you and takes a step back. I guess I had that coming. My apologies, I should have introduced myself before proceeding.
My name is Anne Sophia Bernadette Hoffland, a scholar under the Seven Winds Academy.
That is quite a long name. Hello, Anne.
She must be the mage Quinn was telling us about.
That's right, she was telling us about a mage in the mine.
A student from the Mage Academy, huh? Quite rare to see one of those outside their little fortress in the woods.
Anne seems to completely ignore the comments. Her attention solely focused on you, or at least the locket.
I am writing my thesis on alternative power sources for magic-infused artifacts, and you simply must let me take a look at this device. I have never seen anything like it. If I could uncover the mysteries behind it, I'd be the envy of the entire academy.
Okay, we got all sorts of questions. What are you doing down here?
About that...
Why did you come down
Did
here?
you know?
The crystals mined in this area are one of the most common resources for powering magical artifacts. I felt it was only right to start my research, looking into the current practices, but I did not expect to find such an interesting research subject wandering around down here. It must have been the blessing of... Izith? That made you show up when you did. Not romancing you. Never heard that compliment before. Please don't call me a research subject. Glad to be of service? I'm glad I can help. Help? Oh, I was actually referring to your locket, which, when I think about it, is kind of rude. Sorry about that. What was your name again? My name is Morgan.
Hello.
I'm Morgan. Nice to meet you, Anne.
The pleasure is all mine.
So, thesis?
Huh?
You're writing a what now? I thought mages worked in shops and such.
About that.
Most do, but there are a few who choose to pursue a career at the academy itself as researchers. In order to get such a position, however, you need to write a thesis, an extensive research report with the knowledge you have gained while traveling. Most candidates fail.
Huh?
Fail?
So...
Either they fail to find new knowledge, or they die trying.
Yikes!
Okay, not cool.
Actually...
You are not wrong. But I will be successful, don't doubt that. Academy.
Really?
You're from the Mage Academy? Yes, graduated just last month, but I already miss it. No need to worry though. If everything goes to plan, I still have my thesis done and ready for publication within this season, and I'll be back before summer ends. Quinn told me you might know something about this locket.
Listen, Quinn was the one who sent us here. They told us you might be able to help us learn more about this locket. You see, the power source is...
That would be me.
There's a pregnant pause while Anne blinks at Mime, for the first time noticing the short spirit girl standing partially hidden behind you, and then all color appears to leave her face.
A spirit? But that's taboo. Against the teachings of the Holy Seven. How did you even... Oh, wait! I get it! This must be some kind of government-licensed project, right? That's why you have a demon hunter with you.
Government licensed. Sure. Let's call it that.
No, I am not getting tangled up in something like this.
Yes, you are, Anne.
Do you know what happens to mages who get involved with sketchy things like this?
Maybe we can make a deal? We need help dealing with these demons. A deal.
I
Come
know
on.
it's not ideal, and I understand why you would be suspicious.
This would be great for your thesis, girl.
But maybe we could make it worth your while? We're both searching for something, and our goals appear to be the same. So, what if we make a deal?
A deal, you say? I'm not going to lie. I'm curious about that locket of yours. It's certainly a lot more interesting than what I've found down here so far. Leaving town in search of a new mine would also put me way behind schedule. I really don't have time for this.
For what it's worth, we are currently working on the orders of the Knight Commander of Eridus. The nature of our mission, however, demands a level of discretion.
By discretion, you mean they approve as long as you don't fail? But I suppose being chosen by the Knight Commander herself does give you some credibility. If I help you with this demon problem of yours, you promise that you will help me with my research?
You got a deal, girl.
I will need to study that locket of yours thoroughly.
Okay, your choice will affect Anne's path going forward. People's lives are at stake. I need her to realize her personal goals have to come second. We can make this work in a way that is beneficial for both of us. Huh. Maybe make it work for both of us?
If you help us, I promise I'll do anything I can to help with your thesis.
Anything?
Oh god.
First, you sell your soul to a spirit. Now a mad scientist.
But I sold my heart to you, Michael.
Nice.
Very well, Alchemist. I'll bite. You have my expertise, and in return, we'll see what I come up with. I'm sure my grand experiment will be absolutely ingenious.
You're reminding me of Constance from Fire Emblem. Which is funny. You got Yuri's voice actor over here. We got two of the Ashen Wolves, even though your voice actor's Yoshizawa.
That sounds fun. This is going to be fun, right?
Sure.
I've never had the chance to talk to a spirit before. At the academy, they are confined for safety reasons.
Safety? What? So the students can't hurt them?
Oh, no, actually, quite the opposite. The spirits at the academy are a lot less friendly than you.
Oh, well, I suppose if I was kept cooped up all day in school, I'd be pretty grumpy too.
That's a fair point.
Okay. I thought that one down there would unlock. I guess it would make sense that we're going to the flower shop. I can't go to the woods anymore. I'm trying to go over there, I can't. Okay, back to the flower shop. Her personality is different than what I expected it to be.
Welcome back.
Oh, Morgan, you're back already? What can I do for you? Hello, Quinn. It has been a while.
How lovely.
Anne, how lovely to see you. I was wondering if you would end up burying yourself down in the mines for your entire stay. That was the plan, but as luck would have it, I found something much more interesting to write about than magic crystals. How do you two know each other again? So, how was it you guys knew each other again?
Actually,
Anne and I both graduated from the Mage Academy. Not the same class, but, you know, it's a small place. Only you would find a massive castle small. But I guess you never liked to be cooped up indoors for too long. Unlike you, who would be happy in a box as long as you get to bring a book. If the box is comfy, then sure. Quinn laughs and shakes their head. So what brings you all back to my shop? You can't possibly have time to just make social calls. I have your samples.
We did it.
We went out to the forest and I gathered your samples. Can you use them to figure out what happened to the forest?
that's wonderful.
Morgan, this is amazing. I should be furious you went out there, though. At least you didn't go alone. Yeah, I met a beautiful man there. It's just, I can't help but feel something bad is about to happen. It is like a slow storm rolling in, and I can't stop it. Well, this is a game, there's probably bad things gonna happen. I'll get straight to work. I'll let you know as soon as I've learned anything new. Okay.
I'll be off then.
That was all for now. See you later, Quinn.
Take care.
Take care, and try to stay out of trouble.
Oh, and Anne,
Yes?
do drop by from time to time while you're here, won't you? I miss our game nights.
Okay. I'll see if I can find some time.
Perfect. I'll see you around.
Where do I go? No, okay, now I can go here. The market. Also, let me look at my... Oh, I can see the alchemy book now. Woo! Oh, she's up top. A recent graduate from the Scene Winds Academy. She is in town to study magically powered artifacts, and you managed to convince her to assist with your investigation, in return of her being allowed to study your spirit locket. Almost got them all. The town square is busy and buzzing with people, eager to share stories and gossip with one another. However, one lone figure stands out, staying off to the side and staring at the crowd with apprehension. Hello, Anne. Are you okay? Observing the human species. What are you doing? You good?
Hi.
Hi there, Anne. Are you okay? You look like you're trying to become one with that wall back there. If I knew a spell that would let me blend in with the building, then now would be the best time to use it. Quinn insisted that I take a walk and get to know the town. I honestly don't see the point, but as I will be leaving this place soon, but here I am anyway. Anemone Valley is actually a really nice place. I'm not a fan either. It's a nice place.
Well...
Quinn is right. Anemone Valley is a really nice place once you get to know it a bit better. Right. I'll need more concrete evidence than that to be convinced. Was there something you wanted, by the way? I might as well keep you here while I pretend to be sightseeing. That way, if we get chased down by an angry mob, there will be at least 2 of us running. Okay, questions. Why am I an interesting... Yeah, we can do all these. Why am I an interesting test-up subject?
So
I'm curious. What exactly is it you think you'll discover from researching Mime and me?
If things pan out right, then these experiments might yield a solution to the Empire's shortage of magic energy.
I will not romance you. That's ambitious. There's a shortage of magic?
really?
There's a shortage of magic? I thought the general gospel of the Empire is that there's too much magic in the world.
So,
That would be their public opinion, yes. Privately, most people in the big cities and capitals enjoy the commodities that magic provides with them. From their mage light lamps, self-driving horse carriages, orbs of communication, you name it. Their complacent lifestyle is dependent on all these magical items, and every single one of them is powered by a magic crystal. Now, crystals are great for this purpose, but there are only so many to go around, which means the cost of those crystals steadily continues to rise, which in turn gives a disproportionate amount of power to those who own the crystal mines, since there's no alternative. But you don't need a crystal. You are completely normal, no magic human using an alchemy table without... Oh, you're a completely normal, no magic human using an alchemy table without any clear power source. That was so hard for me to say for some reason. If I can figure out how you do it, it might very well change the world as we know it. That's an admirable goal. I thought you didn't like these people. I bet they'll be extremely grateful. Very admirable.
That's great.
It's an admirable goal, wanting to help the world like that. Oh, you misunderstand. I don't give a damn about those people. Their petty problems mean nothing to me, but with a discovery like that, I'm absolutely certain to be granted a professor title. Then I can go back to doing whatever research I want, and the world can continue to slowly destroy itself for some other dumb reason. Her personality really is so different than I expected. I was expecting like a very sweet cutesy girl. No. You and Quinn?
I wonder.
You and Quinn seem to be close. Quinn is one of those people who grows on you over time, and once ensnared, they'll not stop shoving all their friendship and love on you.
they are my best friend, honestly.
Aw, cute. we were both rather quirky compared to some of the other kids growing up at the academy. Despite Quinn being a year ahead of me, we just clicked and have remained strong friends since. Why do you want to become a professor so badly?
Tell me about...
You keep returning to this professor thing. Why do you want to become one so badly?
That makes sense.
I guess it wouldn't make much sense for someone who isn't a mage, but I'll try to explain. Once a mage has graduated from the academy, we're thrown out. Some would call it being reassigned to professional positions, but that just means we get thrown out and into a job we didn't choose in a random city we don't know. Then we have to work the rest of our lives praying that we don't make a mistake that'll land us in prison, or worse. Sounds like a lovely existence. The Mage Academy is the only place where we can be free to practice our craft without having the fear that a single mistake or misunderstanding could be the end of us. But the only people who get to stay at the academy after graduation are the professors. Those few experts who are allowed to study their craft to the benefit of all, the ones tasked with teaching the next generation. That's what I want for myself, hence my current trial. Okay, I see. Makes sense. Mages seem to kind of have it hard. I should get back to work.
I'll be off then.
We should probably get back to the mission at hand.
Bye then.
You're right. The sooner we get this demon nonsense out of the way, the sooner can I begin running some tests on you and mine.
So, Anne, I take it you're from the Mage Academy.
That would be correct. And you are a wild mage, an unauthorized practitioner of magic.
Saying it like that makes it sound a lot more exciting than it is.
Don't you ever get tired? Being on the run, having to live your life in secret? It sounds exhausting.
What can I say? I just really don't like doing homework.
Okay, so where do I go now is the question. Allie? I don't know. I haven't asked Mime about her thoughts on Anne.
Hi.
Hi there, Morgan. Is there something on your mind?
I wonder.
Okay, Anne.
So...
What are your thoughts about Anne?
I wonder.
Well, she seems sweet, but also really quiet. She's very focused on her research, and she only ever talks to me and to ask questions about the spirit locket. It would be nice to get to know her a little better, but honestly, she doesn't seem interested in making friends. Okay.
I'll be off.
Let's go.
That's all there. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It's like I can only go to these places. Yeah, I can't get up to the mines or the woods. Do I go back here now? It's getting late. Are you ready to retire for the night? Yeah. Oh, make sure you visited everyone you want to before proceeding. I have. The sun is setting over the town of an enemy valley, and you and your strange group of companions have returned to the alchemy shop. As everyone gets settled, you and Elizabeth stand together, observing the strange group.
Well, child, when I originally sent you out to bring back ingredients, this is not what I had in mind.
You brought back two weirdos.
Mage, you keep your hands to yourself. I won't have you cooking up some vile magic using the remains of this shop.
I was simply trying to be a helpful guest, picking up some of the debris. But if you don't trust my abilities, perhaps Anne would be so kind as to use some of her tinker magic to fix this.
I specialize in magic-infused items, Michael. I can't just repair any chair or table I come across.
So you have specialized mages for fixing a table?
Well, of course not. The mages specializing in furniture do both chairs and tables. Don't be absurd.
Ah, of course.
And you wonder why I don't get magic from the Mage Academy.
Elizabeth
It
sighs.
seems every time I send you outside on an errand, you return with more and more eccentric characters.
And I've got one more to collect yet.
I fear I should put you on house arrest.
I always like pets. I'm sorry about this. We're making a difference.
At least we're making a difference. It's better than sitting around doing nothing.
Your optimism never fails to amuse me, child. Perhaps if there were more people like you in the world, it wouldn't be in such a state. I understand why you brought these people here, and I respect Victoria's judgment. I just worry all of this activity will draw unwanted attention to us.
There's a sudden knock on the door, and the conversation dies.
This is strange. Who could that be at this hour?
Maybe it's our final companion? Elizabeth walks over to answer the door, and she has barely turned the handle when it bursts open. Oh god, no, it's him. Goldner. The imposing figure of Goldner forces his way in, sneering at the group that awaits him inside.
Good evening, Madam Alchemist. I hope you don't mind a bit of a surprise visit.
Two more men step into the shop, their figures imposing as they push past the mine owner and into the shop. Elizabeth keeps her cool, but you notice her knuckles turning white as she clutches her cane.
Messer Goldner. What an unexpected surprise. What brings you here at this late hour?
There's a crash as one of the men roughly pushes the remains of a bookshelf aside in order to make his way out to the kitchen. Goldner grins smugly.
Merely the concerns of a good neighbor.
Dude, you're not even, trying to act like you're not evil.
You see, the lads and I have been quite distraught about these strange occurrences. First the forest, and then this strange fire. And now it has come to our attention that an outlander is sneaking around somewhere in town.
An outlander?
We were merely concerned and wanted to check in on you, to make sure he hasn't been hiding out somewhere in the remains of your shop.
There's a crash out the back, the sound of something shattering. Get out. Please leave. Hey, your friends are very clumsy.
Your friends sure are a set of clumsy fellows. Are they like this when you invite them home for tea, too? Must be a hassle.
I remember you.
Hi. I got Victoria here, too. You really liked talking to her before.
You were down at the flower shop as well. Magic filth plotting together, are you? No wonder we citizens have to take matters into our own hands.
Pot calling the kettle black? You hypocrite. Let's be reasonable.
Look, Messer, the person you're looking for is obviously not here. Why don't you and your friends go and look for him somewhere else?
The man lets out a cruel laugh.
And now you're even telling me what to do. You have some gall, child.
It was a suggestion.
Pests like you should learn to keep your mouth shut.
That is quite enough.
Elizabeth steps in and her eyes are burning. You've seen your teacher mad before, but this is on a completely different level. Like a carefully contained inferno.
Messer Goldner, I am a patient woman, but I will not tolerate you insulting my apprentice. I believe now is the time for you and your companions to leave.
The man looks slightly taken aback by the sudden change in the old woman, and he even flinches a little from the burning fire in her eyes. But then he catches himself like a rooster puffing up its feathers.
Don't you dare speak
I cut him
like
off,
this
oops.
to me.
Not like I care, because you suck.
You do not want to make an enemy of me, madame.
I believe that any chance of a civil relationship ended a while ago, Messer.
I feel like you're already everyone's enemy, buddy.
Now, if you would be so kind, get out of my shop.
The man looks furious, eyes flickering between you and your teacher. Guys? I don't know which one. You heard the lady. I like to pick the ones where the others help because I like to see what they do, but maybe I should be determined. You stand beside Elizabeth, giving her your full support.
You heard the lady. Time for you to leave, Messer.
The guys from the back return and take in the scene. Looking a bit unsettled by the angry alchemists, they immediately join Goldner on either side, standing tall and intimidating. Goldner smirks smugly.
You really have some nerve talking to me like that.
You have some nerve coming in here and jacking up my house.
Be grateful we have other matters to attend to tonight. But this is not the end of this.
Jerk. He leaves, his goons following right along behind him. There's a collective sigh of relief in the room when the door slams shut. Elizabeth lets out a low chuckle and slumps against her cane, looking awfully pale. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. A bit too much excitement there. You okay?
Are you okay?
Come here, let's sit down. Elizabeth chuckles as you carefully guide her over to a chair so she can sit down for a moment. No need to fret, child. I'm fine. Just a bit more excitement than I'm used to, that's all. It's my own fault, though, for not wanting to admit sooner that this was the obvious outcome. That man has been on our case for years now, always looking for a chance to get in and wreak havoc on our hard-won peace.
That seems odd.
Just who are they looking for anyway? What do they mean by Outlander? There are a people of mountain dwellers living beyond the borders of the Alethian Empire. Is that maybe our final guy? Is he an Outlander? They're a reclusive society that rarely interacts with any of their neighboring states. The fact that one of them shows up here at this time, it's highly suspicious.
A stranger far away from home, caught in a local conflict due to their race. How very predictable.
Will those people hurt them if they find them first? We gotta find them first and get some answers. The enemy of my enemy.
I'll do it.
We have to help them, right? If Goldner and his goons find them, there's no telling what they'll do.
You do realize.
What? You want to go outside? Don't you think it's best if we stay out of this? We're already in way too much trouble for my liking. Come on now, Anne, my dear. Where's your hero spirit? Some poor fellow is out there in the city being chased by an angry mob. Don't you want to lend a hand? Anne just glares at him dully, then sighs. I guess we could go and take a look.
Okay.
I agree that catching this person first seems to be in our interest, but he could have gone anywhere in town by now. Outlanders are magical beings, though, right? So shouldn't a hunter like you be able to track him down?
About that.
We should at least give it a try, right? He might have important information that could help us. I'm loath to admit it, but I agree with you, Mime.
We don't have a lot of time, but paragons help you if any of you try something funny.
Fun? In your presence? Perish the thought.
You head out into the streets and begin your search. This has got to be our final companion. Victoria takes the lead, hand firmly planted on the hilt of her sword, and eyes hard and focused. The streets are quiet at this late hour, and you notice nothing suspicious on your way to the market square.
So, Victoria, you can sense magic as well?
I guess it explains how you found me out in the forest back then.
Actually...
Hunters can't sense magic. It is the sword that they carry that guides them towards chaotic magic. They are holy weapons, forged by rituals following the teachings of Izith, the Paragon, and founder of the Mage Academy. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you would know about these practices, Anne.
Hunters did save my life by bringing me to the academy, so I've made it a point to be well informed.
Saved your life, huh? Also, Michael, would you stop that? I'm trying to concentrate.
You turn to Michael, who is smirking innocently, a little purple flame dancing in his palm.
Sorry. I was just curious as to how effective the holy weapon of yours was.
Oh, I love him. Honestly, all I see is the piece of dragon bone strapped to the hilt of your sword.
Really?
Dragon bone? It's quite the rare material. The dragons have been gone for centuries after all. But it's quite popular in the use of weapon making, since it provides the wielder a bit of an edge, so to say, over magical opponents.
Don't be absurd. Dragons? Really? That sounds like a fairy tale. Victoria, don't you agree?
She's not gonna agree, is she? But Victoria doesn't answer, her head snapping to the side at the same time as Mime's ears perk up in attention. Guys, I'm sensing another sudden burst of spirit energy. In that instant, a familiar kid comes shooting around the corner, wide-eyed and out of breath.
Alchemist!
Hi.
I'm so glad I found... I was going to the alchemy shop, but... Ronan, my brother... I saw him.
Oh no. Well done, kid. Or Kim. Kid. Are you okay? Take a deep breath. Are you okay? Hey, are you okay? You weren't hurt or anything. Kim shakes his head, still wheezing, trying to get his breath under control.
Well...
My brother. He was with a group of people, and they were all dragging this tall guy with them. I followed them out of town. It looked like they went into the mines. That's brilliant, Kim.
Awesome.
Well done, Kim. We'll go investigate at once.
Really?
I'm coming along too. I want to help. You've done enough.
Actually,
You've done enough, Kim. Please trust us that we can do our work now too.
Fine. I'll leave it to you, but please take care, okay?
Kim leaves and you follow his directions to the mines. And we're back in the mines. You arrive and head inside. The faint glow of the crystals, the only thing lighting your way. Once you go in further, you notice someone standing guard. Hello, NPC. You're pretty sure you've seen him around town buying flowers from Quinn's shop, but now his expression is empty, eyes unfocused like he isn't entirely there.
Yep. That one's definitely influenced by a spirit.
Uh-oh. This is bad. If he sees us, then he'll alert whoever is in there. There's no obvious way to sneak up on him either. Don't you know some alchemy remedy that might help us out? Maybe something that will knock him out for a bit? That's not a bad idea. Though you should probably be careful not to hurt him. You say that, but witnesses are such a hassle. Alright, let me just make this. What if I put him into eternal sleep? That sounds safer. So I'll need that. I think I'm gonna need I need that and that. Okay. So now I need the one that looks like the letter E, which means turn it like that. Yay! Okay. Use this potion. You craft the potion and take a moment to weigh the vial in your hands before you throw it into the cave. The glass shatters and a thin white mist spreads. The guard looks around, startled, making a move to run, and then immediately slumps forward, collapsing on the floor.
How curious.
What an interesting choice. Alchemy can be kind of scary. Let's get going. It had to be done. I want 10 of these. Let's go.
okay.
Let's keep moving.
Time to go.
I agree. We want ourselves the element of surprise. Let's put it to good use. You wander deeper into the mines. The passage ends in an open cave, hiding behind a pile of big rocks. Someone is standing in the center. Oh yeah, that's him. A man is on his knees, on the cold cave floor, and before them stands Ronan, in his frightening demon form.
You have to excuse my lack of manners, but I am growing impatient. Me and my brethren here have been waiting quite a while for this moment. And your stubborn hero charade is honestly starting to piss me off. So I will ask you, for the last time, how do we break the seal?
The man on the ground is unlike anyone you have ever seen before. Yep, there he is. His skin is a colorless gray, hair white as snow, but along his exposed arm run glowing blue markings like crystal ore, and when he looks up to glare at the demon, his eyes are alight with the same gemstone glow.
You are fooling yourself if you think I'd ever bargain with a demon. Your end will come soon enough, and you will return to your prison once more.
I want to say he's Claude, right? He's Claude from Fire Emblem. Ronan lets out a low cackle.
And you believe that you will be the one to do that? The valiant hero swooping in to save the day? How well is that working out for you?
My failure is my shame to bear. I cannot change that, but I refuse to add any more regrets to my name. I will tell you nothing.
Oh, and it's good that there are other ways for me to gain your cooperation.
With a wave of his hand, a demon appears at his side, tall and lanky with soulless eyes, staring down at the Outlander almost hungrily. The Outlander looks mildly queasy, but hides it well behind a sneer.
So you intend to have this one possess me? You don't have the courage to do so yourself?
I usually prefer to be more hands-on. However, this body I'm inhabiting still has its uses, so I can't give it up quite yet. Do not fear, though. My brother here is quite capable of the task.
The demon moves in, and the Outlander tries to shift away, but there's nowhere to go. You observe the cave carefully, feeling a spark of nerve settle in your stomach. So this was what you agreed to back when you made the deal with Alethea. These demons are not getting around. You know from first-hand experience, something has to be done. Your answer will impact the story going forward. I'm ready for this. I accept the path I have chosen, and I will emerge victorious. I'm afraid I have taken on too much, but I will push through my fears to do what is right. That's interesting. This will, impact the story. This one feels more like me. I feel like I've done too much, but I'm gonna do it. You breathe in through your nose, closing your eyes to find your resolve, and then you step out into the cave on shaking legs, hands balled into fists as you yell.
Enough, Ronan. I won't let you hurt any more people.
Ronan's red eyes turn to you, and his head tilts curiously to the side with a wicked grin.
Well, if it isn't the little alchemist. I could have sworn I'd left you dead in a ditch not too long ago.
Well, I lived.
Interesting. Well, that gives me a welcome opportunity to thank you. If it hadn't been for your timely arrival back in that alley, I would never have succeeded in possessing this foolish human properly. But, alas, you are not useful to me now. So it's time for you to die. For real this time.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's right.
I agree. After all, it would be a hassle if my guinea pig was to die before I even got to start my research.
You and Mime do what you have to do. We'll make sure you're not interrupted.
Let's do this.
Woohoo! Here we go again. Alright. This one's easy. I just have to do that. And then do the old switcheroo here. Oh, let me do this. And then we do that. And then I turn you like that. And then doop. Doop. Ah. They're in the wrong spots. Hold on. I'm gonna cut when I get it. I think I got it now. There we go. Confused me a little. Oh. Did I do a voice for you? I don't even remember. This is... It seems I have underestimated you, alchemist. Trust me when I say that this will not happen again. The man disappears into the shadows. You turn to the stranger on the ground, who watches you curiously. Are you alright? You rush over to the man on the ground and begin the work of untying his bindings. Are you okay? He didn't hurt you, did he? You ask concerned and freeze when he looks up at you, those glowing eyes piercing right through your soul.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, I don't know what voice to do for you. I'm fine, thank you. Your help is most appreciated. No, I'm not romancing you, I'm sorry. We can just do nothing. Happy to help. Be happy he didn't stab you. I'm happy to help.
Happy to help.
We've had run-ins with that guy ourselves before, and we couldn't just let him keep threatening people. He looks past you to where the others are standing, and he bows his head deeply.
I am most grateful to all of you. That was quite a dangerous situation I found myself in.
Yeah, you really got yourself in a fine mess there. Just who are you, and how did you end up captured by such fine people?
My name is Caden. And as for how I came to be here, I was trying to help stop these demons leaking out of their prison. However, my efforts seem to have done nothing more than make the situation worse.
So you had something to do with the demons escaping into town?
Victoria's hand is already reaching towards her sword, and Michael tuts.
How about we let the man talk before you draw that thing,
That's new.
You said that you were trying to stop the demons from escaping from prison. Does that mean the spirits were locked away somewhere nearby? That is correct. This underground cavern hosts one of the few known demon prisons within the borders of the Alethean Empire. The underground crystal ore seems to have been used to form a protective seal, not unlike how the goddess of mercy won the final battle of the dragons by casting a spell. Can you explain?
What?
What are you talking about? Goddess of mercy? This isn't making any sense to me. Could you please explain?
I don't understand.
You don't know? How is that possible? Maybe the Dags use other terms? These are all legends of the old religion. I'm afraid, my tall friend, that you will have to fill us in, as these stories are not commonly told among people in this land anymore.
How curious.
Well, that's puzzling.
I suppose I can give it a try. Though I am no bard.
A great many centuries ago, before there were humans or outlanders, the Elder Ones, who inhabited the continent, were at war with the ancient dragons. The war ended when one of the 7 gods, the goddess of mercy, cast a spell that sealed away the spirits of the dragons for good. That world was finally at peace, and she and her brethren disappeared. This legend inspired many powerful mages in the centuries to come. They strived to create similar spells to get rid of unfavorable spirits, and these ancient spells relied on the crystals that occur naturally beneath this continent to fuel their seal. My people hold records over many such spirit prisons spread out across the continent, one of which resides under this valley. When we became aware that humans were now mining this resource, we suspected that might have unfavorable consequences. It weakened the seal. Exactly.
I came here to mend the damage that had been done. Though, looking back now, I probably should have gone about this differently. I had brought with me an artifact for the task, and was in the midst of performing the ritual to mend the rift, when one of the miners interrupted me. I'm actually not too sure what happened after. The ritual failed, and I woke up in that man, Goldner's estate.
Stupid Goldner!
I learned that he was the one in charge of the mining activity, and tried to explain the situation to him. However, he proved to be quite difficult.
That sounds about right. So Goldner's to blame for this. You got unlucky. Goldner!
So Goldner's the one who's to blame for the demons? Why am I not surprised?
That blasted idiot refused to listen to reason. Kept me locked up for days. And when I finally made a lucky escape, he and his goons chased me all across town, and I lost them. But then ran straight into those demon-possessed humans and, well, you know the rest.
Looks like you've had a real stellar introduction to the outside world.
How shocking.
This is all so much new information, my head's spinning. Dragon spirits? The mines? What are we going to do about all this?
Goldner must pay. We have to save the seal.
We have to do something about this seal. Making sure no more demons escape should be our first priority.
Do you think we should ask Alithia for help? I mean, I know you're an awesome knight, Victoria, but would it make more sense to have, I don't know, more people here?
I am afraid it's not that simple. While I do think Caden's story is worth looking into, the people in charge of the Knights aren't easily going to dispatch people and possibly cause panic. Not when the only witness is a foreigner.
Well, what do you know, Victoria? I didn't think I'd see the day a knight would admit the system was corrupt. Honesty suits you.
Oh, get lost, Michael.
These two are such a funny dynamic.
I never said the Empire was perfect, but unlike you, I prefer to make positive changes while keeping order, instead of simply burning the whole thing down.
You say that as if the world weren't already on fire.
Is no one going to address the fact that all of this is based on, what? A legend? Dragons and spells of some forgotten goddess? None of this is based on factual information.
The records kept by my people are not lacking. If you want proof, then I am sure we can cross-reference it with any of this town's records.
That's going to be difficult.
I don't follow.
Back before our dear Academy mage was born, the Empire decided keeping records was too troublesome. It's much easier to appear competent after all, when all proof of your past mistakes disappears.
Oh.
So all such documents were destroyed. Whatever records they might have had in this town, they are gone. Together with the people who wrote them.
Awesome.
So the people would willingly destroy their own history? That's madness.
Messed up.
Welcome to human society.
Yup. I trust Caden. I understand Anne, but he's the only lead we've got. I trust him.
His story does seem to match up with what we've experienced, and I don't see any reason why he would lie. I trust him for now. His story at least warrants some investigation. Don't you agree?
I still think this is a waste of time, but whatever. Do as you please.
With Anne appeased for the moment, Victoria turns to the Outlander, questions in her eyes.
You mentioned some kind of spell that could stop this?
I brought an artifact with me that has the power needed to mend tears and seals like these. If I'd succeeded in stabilizing it, then things could have gone back to the way they were. As long as no one went and broke it again.
Did you say powerful artifact?
Anne, please calm yourself. You'll scare the man.
The artifact is one of my people's most valuable treasures. However...
Well, what are you waiting for? Hand it over so I can take a look.
Is it stolen? Yeah.
Goldner took it, didn't he?
He did. I have no idea where he might have taken it.
Great. Now what?
We should get it back. It's already stolen. We don't have much of a choice.
We don't have much of a choice, do we? We have to get that artifact back.
You know, we can't just waltz into the man's home and steal something. As a noble, no doubt he has all sorts of security to protect himself.
You're right. We should just kill this Goldner guy and stop the mining. That would be the easy solution.
How in the world is that a better solution?
No one will have to die if we work smart. And trust me, you wouldn't survive the aftermath of such a scandal.
Spoil sport.
Boring.
We'll find a way to get the artifact back from Goldner. But we're going in with a proper plan. There's still much about this whole situation that's too unclear.
Well, if information is what we're after... Caden, you've got to go through as much of this ritual as you can with me. I also need some detailed descriptions of this artifact we're looking for.
Okay, I'll go. There's no need to pull on me like that.
Guess we're going back to the shop? I wonder what Elizabeth is going to say to all of this.
Hey Elizabeth, we brought back another weird person. Okay, we've got a total of... Is it 5 weirdos now? 5 weirdos. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. She's used to it by now. Only one way to find out.
Really only one way to find out, isn't there?
I guess that's true. Such a strange group and such a strange quest. I wonder what will become of us all.
You leave the mines and return to the shop for the night. Oh, Chapter 2, A Broken Legacy. That's a good place to pause for now. Me with my group of 5 weirdos. Yay! This game is so interesting. I love it. Anne, I do like her, but man, it's her personality so different than what I thought. I really thought she was gonna be like some like very like sweet girl. She's very Constance von Nouvelle. Very much like that character. Caden's cool. I like him. Like he's an outlander and he knows about like all these like artifacts and like stuff from like this old religion. So he's definitely going to be interesting to have around. Yeah, I'm glad we have the whole group now. You know, we got all the characters and we're going to get to explore with them. Goldner's a total jerk. So is Ronan, but I don't know, maybe like the real Ronan's not bad because he's definitely possessed. I wonder if there's a connection between those two. I mean, Ronan did work for Goldner, but I don't know if he still is. Like he has a different job now, but I don't know if it's related to him or not. But yeah, very interesting. Every time I finish recording this, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to record more. I hope you guys are feeling the same and are enjoying this Let's Play so far, because I know I definitely am. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!